So I guess I should get my stuff together and log in for work because it is approximately like 9:20 and I done sat here and watched Beyonce's tour opening from her birthday yesterday and just been sitting up here, standing up in the bathroom watching video after video, and I'm out here playing. Welcome to the vlog, by the way. Today is Tuesday, start of another work week. Without looking at like my to-do list and stuff for work, I don't think there's anything special going on at work today. I feel like I do have a meeting though, and it might actually be for 10 o'clock, so I really need to put some stank on it. I think it's a meeting. Let's check. Not a single blind open in this thing. Not the start of this vlog being so chaotic. Oh my gosh. Does that help? Okay, now the challenge for this morning 100% is going to be if this second screen on my computer wants to cooperate, because I have been having it out with this thing for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks. It's like sometimes it wants to connect and sometimes it doesn't. But I don't feel like spending money to buy a new computer monitor. But also, working in accounting and you have all these spreadsheets and stuff, like working on a single screen is just not the move. Man, this thing crooked too, I'm sorry. Oh, let me just see. Yeah. Oh, the meeting is at 2:30. We good. We good. Okay, let me figure this computer thing out and then I'm gonna be back. Oh my gosh, first try. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't know what I was doing when I made this calendar. I didn't name my file September 3032. Glory be, my to-do list is not looking bad at all. Like, everything on here is attainable. I don't feel overwhelmed going into this Tuesday morning, and I absolutely love that for me. So you bet your bottom dollar I'm about to go back to YouTube and look at some more of these Renaissance videos, because there are a couple things on here that I can do while doing something else. I have been so obsessed with watching these Renaissance videos. This tour has just been hitting, okay? First of all, her costumes, like, I would really like someone from her team to like get the idea. Honestly, if you get the idea from me, I wouldn't even be mad. Compile another coffee table book of all of her tour costumes, because they have been breathtakingly beautiful, and I just feel like they need to be preserved in some kind of a way. I also had a thought like, okay, maybe they take like a couple of snapshots of her in each costume and then have like a little space on each costume for her to like write some kind of a note. It could be whatever, like, this was my favorite, this was this amount of weight, because some of those costumes have beads on them, so I'm like curious to know like how heavy was that. But just like little tidbits and stuff just to like give us more of an insight of how this collection came to be, what her favorite pieces were. I would just love some kind of celebration of her tour costumes. On top of that, any like candids from the tour. Like, she's giving little dabbles on her Instagram, right? But like, there's definitely 100 billion images that we have not seen. I don't know. I think it would just be very, very interesting, because like, this 100% is my favorite Beyonce tour that I have ever been to. It's just stimulating in every way, like in the best way possible. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox, because I know y'all tired of me going on and on about Beyonce in this concert, but it's only a couple more weeks and I'm just really excited to see what else, you know, what else is she gonna pull out that closet? Like, what else? What else? I mean, girl, we getting a movie. That's what else. That is what else. About to get started on my to-do list. I need to pull down some bank statements and do a couple of checks on a couple of balances, and then what is this? I need to prep for that training, but I might save that for a little bit later in the morning. Anyway, I need to start work.
I'll let y'all pass with
It's 1:37 and I'm not entirely sure how we got here. I'm hungry and I want to take a break, but because I have that training at 2:30, it's not like the best time for me to be taking my full break. So I think I'm just gonna get up and fix one of those tuna, oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna fix myself one of those tuna packets for lunch and actually try to use one. Oh my gosh, what am I even saying? I'm gonna make myself a tuna packet and then use my salad greens. I don't know why I could not get that out. So we have a choice of 3. Is it the only ones I have? Okay, yeah. It looks like we have a choice of 3 tuna packets for today. We have this one. This is herb and garlic. We have sweet and spicy, and then we have Thai chili. I'm kind of in the mood for something a little spicy, so I'm gonna try the Thai chili one, and then I have more grapes in there, but I don't feel like eating it. Oh, I have blueberries. Okay. I'm gonna do that with a little blueberry and then these salad greens. Y'all, honestly, this replaces an entire box of salad. I could not believe my eyes when I was harvesting. Like, this is insane. I never did put the fan on them. I think they're fine to eat, but tuna wrap, period. Yep. Just came to me. So here's the deal, right? These are still good, right? Yeah. These, it says just tear, eat, and go. I just don't know if I'm about that life. So I think I'm just gonna do a trowel run here. And oh, and open it. Okay, wait a minute. That's actually not bad, but I do think it needs just like a little creamy something like mayonnaise. So here we go. Watch me make my lunch. Can you see though? Oh, say, can you see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm just gonna add a little mayonnaise, which honestly, I probably should have warmed that tortilla some, but yeah, I'm in it now. I think I'm just going to pile the lettuce on. And I think I'm just gonna use a good bit of this lettuce because it's so soft where it's like, in order to get a crunch, I'm gonna have to do something a little substantial here. And then scoop out the tuna. You know what? I'm honestly surprised at how decent this tastes. I was thinking I was gonna have to bail. Because the concept of pre-seasoned tuna packets has just always been so weird to me. Just gonna spread it. It's the fact that I feel like I could eat 2 of these packets though. Yeah, 100% would be better with a warmed tortilla because I feel like this tortilla is about to snap, but it's fine. It's fine. Voila, magic. This looks good. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to adjust the camera, but okay, but is it actually good though? Oh no. That's not bad. I do think it could benefit from something crunchy. So like if I had bell peppers or carrots, I would put that in there. Also, I just feel like crunchier lettuce would also make, oh my gosh, okay. I also feel like crunchier lettuce would make this better, but that's a pretty solid 8 out of 10 for me. Definitely a 10 out of 10 with like crunchier things to go inside it. Pickled red onions would be good. Carrots would be good. Bell pepper, crunchier lettuce, cucumber would also be busting inside of that. All right, well, I'm just gonna eat this with some blueberries. And I guess just sit and chill for like just a couple of minutes, because after that I need to get back to work so I can start prepping for this meeting. And you just change the number at the beginning of this formula, not the whole thing. You know, he was going to be expecting it quarterly. So I don't really know too much of what happened there. But as for me, in my notes, it says that it should be recreated every quarter. Not me being fully dressed for a hot girl walk at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. Like, this is definitely a wild hair moment, because I cannot remember the last time I went on a walk after work. But I'm just feeling inclined. You know what I mean? Like, I had a good day at work today. I logged off, did a little bit of editing, and I haven't been outside today, and I didn't go to the gym this morning. So feeling good, and I feel like this is warranted. So let's go. Are you joking right now? I cannot go anywhere. Oh my gosh, like, did a bug bite me on the eyeball? I'm looking at myself in this camera right now, and I honestly, oh my gosh. Honestly, like, I legitimately just don't have time. Yeah, and I'm up with a headache. I have my heat pack on, but it's so dark in here. You can't even tell. But this blue light attached to my heat pack, I just have it buried up underneath the blanket, so it doesn't keep me up. Well, not up, because I'm already kind of up, but just so the blue light doesn't make my head hurt worse, because it is pretty bright. Not really sure what the cause of the headache is, but I'm just gonna lay around, probably turn on a YouTube video or something, which is so counterproductive. Like, I should be laying in the absolute dark, but I also just don't want to be up this early laying in the dark. Like, it just seems so weird. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be laying here, but this headache has to go. I have fully decided that I need to go for a walk in order to get my day going. But instead of walking in my neighborhood, I just decided to grab myself some water and hit one of these walking trails nearby. I don't think this is a national park. I'm along the Chattahoochee River somewhere. Like, if you're in Atlanta, the Chattahoochee River is like this massively long river, and there are just a gajillion billion entrances. So I'm sure you have one close to your neighborhood that you can either drive to or walk to and get a little walk in. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Full disclosure, I'm honestly, for one, I just didn't feel like walking in my neighborhood, but also for two, I am testing whether or not this is going to be something that I can feasibly do when it gets cold and dark and everything is dead outside. Because when fall is ending and winter is beginning, I have the toughest time talking myself into going outside, and it's literally like doom and gloom for months before I feel like I'm alive again. So if this is feasible, you know what, I just need to get out of the car. If this is something that I can feasibly do, then I'm going to explore getting an annual pass, because to park at one of these entrances, it's, stop the car. Okay. There we go. Because to park at one of these entrances, it's $5 every time. But if you get an annual pass, it's, I think, 40 bucks. So I think the math on that, looking for my headphones, sorry. I think the math on that checks out to be, like, I could do it for 8 days with the same $40. But if I'm going to do it for like an entire season, then that's more so like $40 for unlimited, like however many days I want to come. So It's really, really nice here, actually. There are definitely some people here. I've seen some folks out walking with their dogs, or, you know, just hot girl walks in general. But it's relatively quiet. Like, the parking lot is not full. Obviously, it's like 8:45 in the morning, so people are at work. But I don't know. Maybe it's something that I can do, but I need to figure that out. So far, so good. I forgot what I was saying. I got a little bit distracted. Like, people were saying good morning and whatnot. Like, I literally have nothing playing in these headphones. Most of the time I just have them in, sort of like a deterrent. And I know that sounds terrible, but sometimes you just want to be to yourself, right? And there's no better way to send that message without physically opening your mouth than to be having headphones in. Because the majority of the time, people get it, like, oh, she's on the phone or she's talking to someone or something, and they'll just keep walking by. But it's a lot of old folks out here, so I'm definitely like waving so many dogs, so many cute dogs. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do this for like 20-30 minutes and then go back home, because honestly it is a work day and I'm definitely gonna be late signing in. But as I said earlier, there was no way this day was starting without me getting some fresh air and going for a walk. Non-negotiable. First of all, that walk was absolutely perfect. I 1000% needed to do that for myself this morning. But when I got back, I just went ahead and logged into work, and I've been plugging away at a couple of things. There was some reporting that was bad yesterday and they were supposed to be resending it, and it looks like they have. So I need to drop that in Excel and do some analysis just to see if the totals are right. I do have another training session today, but I bumped it back a couple of hours because this reporting that came wasn't anticipated to come until 1 o'clock. So I'm just gonna slide that back into another slot. And then I've got a couple of other things that I need to get done today for work. But overall, my to-do list is looking like medium to like low stress, which I absolutely love. I am hungry, but I don't know what I'm gonna make for breakfast because I don't really feel like cooking anything, and I also don't feel like eating cereal. So I'm gonna have to think about that before I even make my way to the kitchen, because there's no point in standing there if I don't know what I'm gonna make for myself. Great. So yeah, I really love how my morning is already turning around, because starting out with a headache was very ghetto. My stomach has finally spoken. We've got some grapes because they're starting to look a little unwell. I've had them for a few days. And then we've got some peanut butter toast with honey and pumpkin seeds. It feels like this is giving struggle meal, but also maybe healthier choice. I mean, you tell me. You also can't just like copy and transpose because there's formulas in here. Well, I had big plans for lunch, and by big plans, I mean I was supposed to go to the grocery store and pick up a few things, but it looks like I'm gonna be in a holding pattern with work for a little bit, at least maybe the next like 40 minutes or so. So instead of stressing myself out about like getting back on time to check my email and make sure that I didn't miss anything that needed to be turned in today, I'm just gonna push it off. So I made another one of these tuna wraps. Now, look, I'm trying to figure out how I need to mix these tuna packets in order to make them taste good to me. So what I'm thinking, or at least what I tried today, I took one regular tuna packet, and the reason why I'm trying to mix them is because these tuna packets are incredibly juicy. And by juicy, I mean like, it's not dry tuna that's seasoned. It's like wet tuna in a packet. So for me, what I did was I took one packet and then one regular can of tuna. I squeezed out all the water from the canned tuna and mixed it in with the packet. I also then added some mayonnaise. So it had like all the flavor from the tuna packet plus like mayonnaise, and I did add some sriracha in this one. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. Today's, I just added some tomato that I had laying around. That's the only change outside of like mixing it with regular tuna. But I think the winning formula for me is going to be for every tuna packet that's seasoned, I need to do half a can of regular tuna. So really that would mean like 2 seasoned packets with 1 can of tuna, and that would give me 2 of these, because by itself it's just like it's just too wet. You know what I mean? Today's chosen flavor is sweet chili, which is actually pretty good. I will say though, like, I'm using the soft taco size tortillas, so it's like busting at the seams. So also downsizing to like a half a can of tuna per packet will help this situation I have going on. Like, it's barely holding together. I still have like maybe 75% of that packet of tortillas, so that's going to be like maybe a next week problem, because I think this is good enough to the point where it may be like a hyper fixation, because I'm definitely going to add more of these to my grocery list. And of course that means I just need to enter a little period of like trial and error to see which flavors are good and which ones aren't. I say all that to say I'm not going out for lunch. I'm just going to be spending my lunch in here, keeping an eye on my laptop. So after I eat, I don't know, I may just like, literally I have no idea what I want to do. Oh, I need to do laundry. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to do laundry, and then I also need to double check and make sure that my grocery list is complete, because the second I log out of work, I'm heading to the store. This is a selection of the tuna creations that they have in my Kroger. This is so many, and I've sat here for a second to figure out which ones that I wanted to try next, and they're on sale 4 for $5, so I'm gonna get 4. I think this hot buffalo might be good. The jalapeno, I'm gonna try that one. And I already know that I like the Thai chili. And I still have the herb and garlic one at home. Lemon pepper tuna just does not sound appetizing to me. Neither does the hickory smoked, like barbecue tuna. No thank you. So I want one with a higher protein. Ooh, look, the hickory smoked is 18 grams of protein. So I'm gonna sacrifice myself as Tribune, and I'm gonna try this one too. I really didn't get that much at the grocery store, so I might as well show you with the speed round grocery haul. Green grapes, English cucumber, russet potatoes, coleslaw mix, mango, jalapeno queso dip, medium homestyle salsa, blueberry lemonade.
4 flavors of tuna creations. Jalapeno, sweet Thai chili, definitely the hot buffalo, hickory smoked, wild salmon. This is ground turkey. Show the free tag.
Okay.
Chicken was on sale. We bought one and got one free.
Good morning. Happy Friday, Junior. I am slightly scrambling because I have a meeting like first thing this morning, and by first thing I mean this meeting is at 8:30. So I feel like I have like 10 minutes to get myself a little bit together because the meeting is on camera. So because I have like just a small amount of minutes and I'm really hungry, I'm literally just about to put on eyebrows. Because it's still going to be like Brady Bunch style on the screen. But this meeting isn't completely a packed house, so just in case my face goes full frame, I would prefer for my eyebrows to look a little bit more like Cousins. I thought I was going to get out of the bed much earlier than I did, but I didn't. I kind of just laid there doom scrolling. Which, is it doom scrolling if you're having a good time? Like... I feel like that has to be called something else, because I wasn't upset at the fact that I was still in the bed scrolling. Not at all. I think that's gonna do for now, at least. Throw on a little bit of chapstick, or you know what, I'm just gonna use this lip mask because I don't know where my chapstick is at and I don't have time to look for it. This is Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask and Sweet Candy. Boom, whoop, there it is. I feel like I still look sleepy though, but it's fine. Okay, so not only that, but now it's acting like my internet doesn't work. Great. My laptop is rebooting. Really not much I can do about that. Great news, I made it out of the meeting. Also, the meeting ended like 30 minutes before it was supposed to, so I have another one at 10, and I don't necessarily need to prep for it because it's a one-on-one type deal, but what I'm going to do is take advantage of the time in between this meeting and the next one that I have and get my to-do list going for the day, and then like get my programs and stuff pulled up because I definitely only opened Teams in order to attend that meeting. I still need to like pull up my email, get Oracle up and all that jazz. I am almost done with my first bottle of water for the day. I made myself a water tracker and I'm really trying to work myself back up to drinking a gallon a day. And so far this week, I've been averaging a half gallon, but I would like to push myself today and at least drink a third one. So first one down, I'm gonna refill it and then get back to work. I feel like this shirt is giving Wednesday Addams. No, not Wednesday Addams. Who's her brother? Oh my gosh, what is Wednesday's brother's name? Pugsley? Wednesday Addams' brother. It's Pugsley, right? Yes. This shirt is giving Pugsley Addams, and I'm totally okay with it because I'm just so comfortable in this t-shirt and these leggings, okay? Guess who got caught up in a work block and looked up and it is 2:18? I be clowning, okay? I was doing my work and everything was fine, and then I got caught up trying to research this old item. Like earlier this week, another team sent out a list of like aged items that they want us to investigate and clear, and there was literally only 2 of mine that were aged, and 1 is gonna get resolved hopefully in a meeting that I have next week. And then the second one, I looked back in them emails and I was like, I've been trying to email on this, well, trying, I use the term loosely, okay, because I cared, but not that much. But the first email I sent about it was back in March, and I was like, dang, y'all caught me because I definitely had 0 recollection and 0 interest. So anyway, I say that to say that I was digging around in Blackline just trying to figure out how to look up a journal entry and all that, and man, reached out to my teammate. Look, you got to lean on your teammates sometimes, right? One thing about me, when I have something assigned to me, I am just gonna work that thing and keep on trying until I legitimately run out of steam before I reach out to anybody else. So today I reached out to a teammate, and wouldn't you know it, homegirl knew exactly how to find what I was looking for. But now I'm hungry, and at this point, you literally know what I'm about to eat for lunch. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear my neighbor. She be loud. This is such a little fixation of mine at this point because the wraps have been wrapping, and I have not had sandwich wraps in so long where it's just like, I slick feel like they're better than sandwiches right now. So I'm not gonna make this one with you because at this point, I believe we've made 2 together, if not 1 already. I honestly need to put this stuff away. Look at me pre-planning. Yesterday, before putting away the groceries, I had already pulled out both of these, herb and garlic and hot buffalo, and a single can of tuna. I'm gonna squeeze the water out of this and then split this between the 2 packs and then add mayonnaise. So, do I feel like eating something spicy today? I think I do. Okay, actually, I was thinking about it, and I think that the clips that I filmed earlier this week was before I figured out that I needed to add mayonnaise to this situation. So I'm gonna film a few clips of how I'm gonna put this together, and I'll insert them here. These are the tortillas that I've been using, by the way. La Banderita soft taco flour tortillas. I like this brand. But if you are local to Atlanta, we have a tortilla factory here. I think they also produce the flour tortillas. It's by El Milagro. I really like the flavor of the corn tortillas. Like, they are so good. I don't really buy flour tortillas all that much, so I'm not really sure if they do flour tortillas, but I'm assuming that they do, because why not? Something else that I'm learning is that I do need to put a little bit of mayonnaise directly on the tortilla to act as like a little glue for my lettuce, because the lettuce just starts sliding around on this tortilla. Make it make sense. These Arrow Garden greens been holding your girl down too, by the way. There's just so many of them that came off of those plants. No tomato, because I don't think that tomato would go good with the hot one. So I'll do tomato tomorrow. Still a little overcrowded, but it's okay. I'm gonna eat it anyways. It's fine. Question of the afternoon, is this actually good? I mean, it smelled good straight out of the pack. Like, I don't know if they're using Louisiana hot sauce or what's the other one? Is it just called Red Hot sauce? I'm not sure, but I don't know. Let's try it. That's pretty good. It does taste like the Red Hot sauce though. 10 out of 10. I would buy this flavor again. Now, what am I gonna eat with this? Oh my gosh, I have food stuck in my chest. Jeez. Okay, hold on. You gotta put your arms up when the food gets stuck. I think I may have like a small little handful of grapes left that I need to take care of. I definitely bought some more yesterday, but I need to get rid of the ones that are like hanging on for dear life before I start getting into the new ones. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna eat another one of these cookies. We tried these last night. There's like an Australian bakery that we got these from. And remember back in the day, like old school YouTube, they used to have the Tim Tam Slam, where, if I'm remembering correctly, you take a cookie and you dip it in milk, and the way that the cookie is made, you can literally use the cookie as a straw and suck the milk through the cookie, but you had to suck up the milk fast enough before the cookie like crumbled and fell back into the cup of milk. But yeah, what I'm saying is we tried these last night, and I mean, they're okay. I don't think that I would buy them again. It's just this weird, okay, hold on. These flavors are not gonna go together, but like, it's supposedly milk chocolate, right? I'm with you there. But there's like this, that is the inside of the cookie. Everything looks fine, right? But the cookie has this taste that I am just not, it's like there's something extra in the milk chocolate. And I literally cannot put my finger on it, but I've tasted this before in something else and was not completely sold. So good thing is there's only 2, 4, 6, 7 cookies left in here. So it's not gonna be all that hard to finish, but like, as for me, I don't think I would buy them again because Oreos are definitely better than this. All right, I done finished my little tuna wrap. And that one right there, that flavor is a hit, okay? I feel like that is #1 for me. And then it's the Thai chili, and then sweet and spicy, which sweet and spicy and Thai chili, they tasted so similar anyway that I would probably just get Thai chili every time. But man, yeah, that one was most certainly busting, okay? I'd be so tired. Man, my coworkers get on my nerves so much. Oh my gosh, they are such a mess. Oh my gosh, I'm crying laughing. Oh, my coworkers are a hot mess. Oh my gosh. Get down. What you're not gonna do is make fun of me and how I'm using this cleaning bottle. Girl, the top broke. And when I say the top, hold on. The top broke. And when I say it broke, I mean, baby girl, the nozzle came off of this bottle and I don't see any plastic that is actually broken. Like, I don't see anything that's chipped. But for the life of me, I cannot push this thing back on. But I am not about to waste these cleaning supplies, okay? So I'm just gonna turn this thing upside down until I run out, or until I can figure out how to fix this, whichever comes sooner. Or what would probably make more sense is the next time I go to Target is just to buy a new one of these bottles. Whatever. I'm just trying to clean up real quick, because I definitely abandoned this kitchen last night. I was not here for it. I know I have breadcrumbs. Like, I know I do. This pantry irks my soul. Things are so hard to find in here. I think I'm between a little bit of a crossroads here. I haven't been outside of the house all day, so I do want to go out and get some fresh air in some shape, form, or fashion. But it is also 6:20. Oh my gosh, I can't see that far. Is it 6:21? Yeah, I think it's like somewhere around 6:21. And I'm also hungry. So if I go for a walk now for like 30, 40 minutes and come back and cook dinner, I probably won't be eating dinner until 8 o'clock. And at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna shrivel up and die if I have to wait that late. So I think what makes the most sense in that case is for me to go ahead and start dinner. And then if I finish at a reasonable time, which I'm thinking it should take me like 45 minutes to an hour to cook, then I can go for a walk, because sunset is like 7:50, 7:45-ish, but that buys me at least another, 15 minutes until the sun is like way down. But my dilemma with that is also the fact that I went on an evening walk, 2 days ago, and got bit to death by mosquitoes. I don't even think I mentioned it, but I noticed it the next morning when I woke up. I have 2 right here on my leg. I got bit on my wrist. The whole situation with my eye, I literally woke up the next morning and it was totally fine. But then I got bit somewhere else on my leg. Like the one on this leg, it's not itching. So like I can't tell you exactly where it is, but like these ones down here, on fire for Jesus, okay? So, yeah, I would really like to go for a walk, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about these mosquitoes. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. Let me go make this food. Whoa. Oh my gosh. She's the wife. I didn't know my pan was that hot. That scared the crap out of me. I'm assuming that somebody told her to send an email to all of us asking if there was things that we were doing that they could be. For me, it's an hour, but like for somebody who has no idea what's going on, I'd say like an hour and a half to 2 hours. This one's not bad. I picked up these C4s from the store. I don't know. Actually, it was CVS. Maybe like last week or the week before last, because I like to keep an energy drink or 2 on hand for days like this. I am dragging butt, okay? Cooking took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to last night because I hadn't cleaned the chicken, so I had to clean the chicken. And then I decided on a whim, oh girl, instead of like having 2 fry pans going so you can knock it all out at one time, why don't you just air fry it? And my air fryer basket is only but so big, so I had to run it twice. I actually ended up seasoning and marinating some chicken for me to cook later on tonight for salads, because at that point I was just like, I don't want to stand in the kitchen anymore. Like, I'm done. I think each round for chicken breast, I typically put it on like 360 and let it go for like 15-20 minutes, but it was like the crust was not browning like I wanted it to brown, so I was upwards of like 25-28 minutes for each batch. So like by the time all that was done, and then on top of that, I'm one of those people that anytime raw chicken comes out, where's the bleach? So after I finished cooking the chicken and like pasta and stuff, like everything got touched with some bleach because I'm just so unbelievably paranoid for salmonella, and I literally do not have time. So I just got off my only call for today and was like, girl, you haven't eaten anything. So I went ahead and just made myself a super quick breakfast. It's an omelet with leftover tomato, and I think it's also leftover cheese. I think that's Monterey Jack in there, with some grapes and a piece of sourdough toast. And this toast is not my favorite. I got it from a bakery out of town, and you know, I just jump at the chance to buy like artisanal goods at bakeries, and then was super disappointed when I got the loaf home and the sourdough's not hitting. And I've been working on this sourdough loaf for a month and a half. And by not hitting, I mean like on a scale of 1 to 10 for tanginess, it's like a solid 3. And I'm just like, if you're gonna go through the effort to make a sourdough loaf, like, make it tangy, please. Make it tangy, please. So far, I don't have a whole lot going on at work today. So I think I'm gonna be able to take my lunch outside. I wanna go to Michael's. I wanna see what they got going on in there. I feel like my emails have been popping off, and I wanna go see what I can see. I'm sure I have other things that I need to be doing today. I'm sure I do. Honestly, I have not even started this book yet, okay? And it is Friday, and I would really like to get into it. It's only 325 pages. So, I mean, depending on how good it is, I might be able to just, get through it in like a weekend or the next couple of days. Okay, I couldn't help myself. Present day me has definitely read the book, and let me tell you right now, that book was giving. So if you haven't read it, I will go ahead and link it on Amazon below in the description box. If you don't have anything else to read, nothing like lined up, girl, get the book because the story is juicy. I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like I be running myself ragged for no reason. Like, I know what time I need to get up for work so that it's not chaotic, but like every now and then, or not even every now and then, to be real, like at least a couple of days a week, I'm pushing the envelope, and then I feel like that just throws me off rhythm for the rest of the day, and I need to stop that. I really need to stop that.
The only advice I have to offer to myself is when I'm in this state again, do not attempt things that you do not know how to do and are challenging. For example, sometimes the apple falls so far from the tree it rolls down the hill and it looks more like a pear than an apple.
It's definitely been a few hours. I just went ahead and worked straight through lunch because I did not have 5 p.m. in me today. I just did not. First mistake though, I left the house without eating. I wasn't really hungry for a good bit of the afternoon because that C4, or really, it's just something about caffeine in general. Like when I drink caffeine, I tend to not be as hungry, but that has clearly worn off because my stomach's starting to growl. But what's on the menu tonight? Leftovers! So I'm not gonna buy any food on my way home at all. I went ahead and capitalized on the fact that I was not working until 5 today and came on out to the mall because I'm about to swap these jeans out and then head to Michael's. Because like I said earlier, I wanted to check out some things at Michael's, but I called ahead and the girl at the store said that they had the size that I needed in stock. So hopefully I will only be in the small for like the smallest handful of minutes, because there's something about coming to Lenox that is just extremely unsettling to me. The happiest news. Turns out they have taken Madewell out of the Lenox Mall and put it in the shopping center like next to it. So it's out here by a 2-home and Framebridge. Like, first of all, I walked in the mall and was speed walking the entire way, okay? I ain't got time. But as soon as I passed where the Madewell was supposed to be at, I pulled up my phone and I was like, wait a minute, where is it at? Like, even on the Lenox Mall, like, mall map on my phone, I could not find the Madewell store. I Googled it again and I was like, okay, so it moved. And I didn't realize exactly where it moved until I used the GPS to get here. Man, what a sigh of relief, because I really don't like going in that mall. And now that Madewell is outside, I don't think I have any reason to go in Lenox Mall ever again. Like, I can't think of any store that I frequent where I can't find it in either another mall or another shopping plaza somewhere else. In the future, it makes it so much easier and way less anxiety on my part to know that the store is outside and not in the mall. So let me go try these pants on. Hopefully they fit, because if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do, child. And this is where I leave you, my girl. I'm gonna eat my dinner, turn on a movie, and enjoy the rest of my Friday night here on the couch. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.